he does the learning plus exercise equals fun, but when he was doing exercise, he did it this way. He goes, learning plus exercise. I was like, that's great. Should we do that instead?
Yeah,
let's do that one real quick. Ready? Learning plus exercise equals fun. I think I like that. We're gonna switch it up. I do. Well, you keep putting it on my lap, it's gonna fall off. Camden.
It wasn't you.
That is exactly how Camden does it. All right, we're going to pay attention to Mr. Miller, see what we get to do.
All right, how's everyone's day going?
Good.
Okay, so as you can tell, what activities are we going to be doing today? Like, what's our unit?
Oh, I mean, there's like more cones out instead of like those. That's looking a little different.
We're gonna be.
The frisbees too.
Yep, this is our frisbee unit. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to properly throw a frisbee and how to catch a frisbee. So before we get into each of our stations, and I'll explain the stations in a moment, I'm going to teach you guys how to properly throw a disc. So before we get started, to properly hold a disc, there's two different ways that I'm going to teach you. The first way, and this is the way I prefer to do it, is I want to take my hand and form a C and wrap my bottom fingers at the bottom and wrap it so that the four fingers are around the edges, and then make sure that my thumb is on the top so that I have a proper grip. The other way is you'll form an L, wrap your two fingers around the edge of the frisbee, having your thumb on top, and then you'll take your other two fingers and wrap them along the edges like this. So can you all demonstrate the first way to how to hold a frisbee? Just everyone do it like just with your hands. So you'll, thumb out on top of the frisbee and then your other four fingers. And then can I see how everyone will hold it the other way with your L? Yep, perfect. Do you have a question?
Well, I feel like if you do it like this, it would be so much better.
It is a little more accurate. It's just some people prefer to hold it like this. This is how I prefer to hold it. I feel more comfortable doing it, and that's what it's all about. And then there's four important steps when you throw a frisbee. The first step is to point the frisbee out to your target. And then I'm going to curl my wrist back. What? We're getting there. Step out with your leg, and then flick straight forward. What's the first step? Everyone can just say it. What's the first step? Point, point, curl, step, flick. All right, very good. And then it is very important to make sure that when you're throwing the frisbee, to make sure that it is as flat as possible. Think of it like a dinner plate. You want your food to stay on your dinner plate and stay as flat as possible. So when throwing it, just make sure that it is as flat as possible the entire time when throwing it. All right, what's the first, just a refresher, what's the first step? Point, curl, step, flick. Very good. And then you'll release it on the flick. All right, how about everyone stand up and demonstrate it real quick? Just real quick, make sure everyone's arm's length away from each other. Arm lengths away. Yeah, there's a big gym. All right, perfect. All right, so point, curl, point, or step, you're right, and then flick. All right, one more time. Point, curl, step, flick. Very good. And do I want my frisbee flat like a plate, or do I want it
Flat like a plate.
flat like a plate? You don't want your food to fall off of your plate, kind of like your frisbee. You don't want it, all floppy when you throw it. All right, and now, okay, it's actually good that everyone's standing up. Eyes on me. I like how these students over here are paying attention. All right, so there's going to be two different ways that you're going to want to catch the frisbee, because we have one station where you'll be passing with a partner. So the two ways that you're going to be catching the frisbee are known as the alligator catch or the crab catch. So when the frisbee is thrown to you at your chin or below, you're going to want to catch it with your alligator. Can everyone demonstrate that real quick? Just chomp like an alligator. So when the frisbee is coming to you, you want to clap the frisbee, all right? And then the other way is to catch it like a crab. Pretty simple. Everyone want to do that real quick? Kind of looks like a chicken when everyone does it, but yep, you'll want to be snatching it like a crab. Oh, perfect. All right. So, I like Mr. A. He's doing a little dance with it. I like it. All right, so everyone, I'm going to have everyone sit on this blue line. I'm going to go through the 3 different stations that we're going to be going through today. So this is station 1. Notice how there's 3 different sets of colored cones. We have a blue cone lane, a green cone lane, and then an orange cone lane. Everyone is going to start in a line at the blue cone lane. And the goal here is to throw the frisbee within the cone lanes. So I'm going to demonstrate real quick. So as I'm going, I want to throw it and make sure that it stays within the lane. And then once it lands, I'm going to come on over and pick it up. But if I throw the frisbee out of the lane, I have to go over, pick it up, and go back to my spot. Simple as that. Any questions so far?
No.
Oh, what's your question? No. There's no one in the lanes. It's just yourself just working on walking through the lane with a frisbee. And then, as soon as I get all the way down, that's within the lane. If it's touching the cone or within the line of the cone, it's still within the lane. You're going to, as soon as you're done with the blue lane, you're going to curl over and notice how the green lane's a little smaller. So you might want to have smaller throws so that it stays as straight as possible. Keep on going. Keep on going, making sure you're keeping it as straight as possible. And then once you're past these cones, you're going to curl over and notice how the orange lane is very small. This one I expect at least 4 to 5 throws within this lane because of how narrow the cones are. So it's going to be a little more challenging to get through these cones. So the idea here is just to work on throwing the frisbee as straight as you can. And since we'll be in groups, once the first person gets past this middle cone, the next person can go. Any questions? Oh, an important thing, once you're done at that end, you'll just come all the way back to the back of the line, starting at the blue cone, and start again. Any questions? Just leave the frisbee. All right, very good. All right, can everyone line up along these orange cones here? Notice how it's in a straight line. Right here, well, that one's, yep, in line with him, and then everyone sit down and face me. Can I have a volunteer for this station? I saw your hand up right away. So, notice how, can you stand on that blue poly spot? Notice how there is a cone in between the poly spots. One partner will be on this side of the cone. Oh, eyes on me. I like how these 3 have their eyes on me. Can everyone else have their eyes on me? Perfect. So notice how there's a cone in between the poly spots. One person will be on each side of the cone. And for this, we're just working on our passing and catching and making sure that we're aiming the frisbee at our partner. Oh, you have a question already?
Is it the one where you throw it and you catch it and your partner goes back on the hand?
We're getting to that. So me and my partner are just going to be passing it and catching it, making sure we're doing our alligator hands. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. All right, and then once each partner catches it 3 times, both partners will take a step back to the further, you see the poly spot behind you? To the further poly spot, and then we're going to be throwing it from here. Oh, that was a good throw. That's all right. There we go, just working on our catching and our throwing abilities, making sure we're Ooh, good catch. I got it, I got it, I got it. And then once he catches it, oh, look at that. We can already move back to a farther poly spot. And then once you get all the way back here, once you catch it 3 times in a row at the furthest poly spot, feel free to go back all the way back to the front and work your way back again. Good work. That was awesome. All right, any questions with this station? Nope? Perfect. Oh, and for cleanup, make sure that once we're rotating stations, make sure that the Frisbee goes back on the original poly spots. Notice how they're on the closest one. All right, and then everyone want to stay within this line, but just scoot in so that the furthest student is sitting here, but still within this coned line. That works too. All right. For this third station, I like to call this knocking the apple out of the apple tree. Oh, you have a question already? No? Your hand is like this, so I wasn't for sure. So, with this station, why I call it knocking the apple out of the apple tree is, in some cases, you'll want to take a Frisbee and look up in a tree and be like, oh, that's a healthy fruit, a healthy apple. I'm feeling kind of hungry and want a nutritious snack. I want to throw a Frisbee and knock the apple out so I can eat it. That's kind of what the station is. So the idea is you'll start by standing at the closest poly spot to the cone, and the idea is to throw it and knock the apple off of the tree. Simple as that. And then once I knock it over, put the ball back, and then I go back to this poly spot. Once you hit the apple off the apple tree 3 times, then you can go to the further poly spot. However, say if I hit the tree and the ball falls off, that doesn't count. Exactly, you gotta hit the apple off the apple tree. Any questions with this station? Everyone is doing so well today. Everyone's so well behaved today. I like this. All right, so any questions with this station? What's the goal for station 1? Yeah. What's the, no. What's the goal for station 1? No. What's the goal?
The goal for station 1 is to make sure you're filling it in.
Yep, within the cones.
And if it goes out, go back to the same spot where it
Perfect. What's the goal for station 2?
pass it to your teammate.
Yeah, or your classmate. And then what's the goal for station 3?
Get the ball off the apple off the tree.
Knock the apple out of the apple tree. Perfect. All right, and then one last thing. When do you start at the station 1?
Right after.
Right, but once the first person passes the middle cone in the blue lane, then the next person can go. All right, can I have you, and you start at station 1. And then the Frisbees are over there to the left, not that end. Do you see where the poly spot is? That's where you're gonna start. Can I have, where are you going? I didn't tell you to go to that station. Because I want you to go to station 2, actually. I'll have you go to station 2. I'll have you go to station 2. I'll have you go to station 2, and sure, why not? I'll have you go to station 2, and then I'll have Mr. A, since that's an odd number, be someone's partner for throwing, and then I'll have the 4 of you go to station 3. And then you can start once the music starts. Oh, you 4 will start at the apple tree. Perfect. Once the music starts, you can begin. All right, let's see it. All right, he's almost, no. What are you doing? You stay in line until he gets halfway past. All right, who's next up in line? That's all right. All right, who's next up in line? Pick it up. Someone has to go. No. You start at the poly spot. You can't just walk halfway through. All right, what are you doing? Okay, so we're not doing that. Your Frisbee landed, what's your name? Your frisbee landed here, so this is your spot. And throw it straight through the lane. Oh, perfect. There we go. And now, since he's halfway through, you can go. There we go. No! That's why you got to keep it as flat as possible. And then, since you're done with that lane, you keep moving on. And now you're starting at this lane. That's your spot. Oh, that fell out of the lane, so you start back at the green cone. All right, who's up next? Someone else, you're going next. Come on. This station is honestly supposed to be the most fun, but you guys aren't enjoying it. There we go. Oh, no. You don't go till she's halfway through. All right, it stayed within the lane, so throw it again. No, it can't. All right, so it's your turn since she's halfway through. Oh, look at that. He made it through so fast. All right, it's your turn. Go. Good work. All right, he's halfway through, so you can go. And then you go to the green lane. Once you're done with the blue lane, you go to the green lane. There we go. There we go. All right. What was that? You're supposed to stay within your lane. All right. All right, let's see a good throw. Let's see a good throw. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Point. Yep. There we go. Curl, step, throw. Good throw. Good catch. All right. Yep, that's within the cone. Keep going. That is out of the... All right, go back. Go back. It went out of bounds. All right, you're supposed to start this blue line. Oh, that's all right. All right, let's see how you're throwing it. Yeah, that was a good throw. Why haven't you been doing that this whole time? You can throw. That was good. Oh, Mr. A is interfering with the driving lanes. Oh, I forgot the health part of that one. The health part for that one was going to be making sure that you stay within your lanes when driving. A driving lesson. All right. Ooh, she's already at the 4th poly spot. Let's see if she can hit it. Oh. You're at the 4th poly spot as well? Sheesh. Oh, that was close. Oh, wow, Mr. A's group is at the 3rd poly spot. All right. What are you doing? Is everything okay? Mr. Trudeau, what are you doing? Nah. No, I don't think you can. Mr. A, switch them up. All right, everyone, freeze. Everyone, put the frisbee back where you found it. Put the ball back on the cone. Make sure that the frisbees are in a little stack over here. If you were at, can I have you two stand up? Stand up. Stand up. If you were at the driving lanes, you're going to be playing catch over here. If you were playing catch, you're going to go to the apple trees. If you're at the apple trees, you'll go to the driving lanes. All right, go. What? Can you not get up? Oh, that was a good first throw. And since she's halfway through, the next person can go. What are you doing? No. You are going to start the blue lane so that you get the good practice. All right, so since, you okay? Since you made it all the way through, you start at the green one. You see, not here though. You see the poly spot? That's where you're going to start and come down. I need to do a better job explaining that. All right, well that did not go through. The idea here is just make small throws. Small throws. Well, that fell out of the driving lane. All right, let's see it. Within the lane. Oh, you can just go in front of her. Oh, see, look how she kept it within the lane. It's supposed to be smaller throws. Smaller throws, yeah. Like, perfect. See, it's within the lane. All right. Orange lane. Oh, look at that. Good first throw in the orange. Oh, look at that. See? And then go to orange. Perfect. No! That's out, so you got to start over. All right, you in the green? Perfect. Wait. Yep, that's your spot. That's within. All right. Oh, you guys are already at the third poly spot? All right, let's see it. It's all right. Watch out. That makes it hard to believe. All right, let's see a good throw. Good throw. Oh, so close. All right, way to go. Move back. Oh, so close. How did y'all make it to the third lane? Oh no, you guys causing trouble in the driving lanes? Any accidents? All right. It's like another minute, yeah. What? Yeah, I don't need the mic, we're good. Oh, you knocked over my cone. That works. All right. Have you met my mom? It's a joke. Oh, that's all right. That's why you gotta have smaller throws. Smaller throws. See? The smaller throws you have, the more likely it's just gonna stay. All right, switch them up. All right, freeze! Put the frisbee back where you found it. Make sure the apples are back on the apple tree. Can you put the frisbee back where you found it? On that side. Perfect. If you're at the driving lane, you're going to be catching and passing. If you're at catching and passing, you're going to be knocking apples off the apple tree. If you're at the apple tree, you'll go to the driving lane. Quite literally, driving. All right, make sure you put the frisbee down. And all right, how are there 5 people in this? Oh, yes, there are 5 people in this group.
Something I might say sometimes if you want to do, just like, because I used to do that too. Tell them when she's stationary, say, hey, everybody point to the station, you can rotate too. They point and then they go. Saves
Perfect.
Some time, yeah.
Yeah. I like how he's making smaller throws so it stays within the lane. Oh. You got lucky. There we go. It's within the lane. There we go. Yeah, make it. I like this strategy here. Good. And now go on. Wow, you're already to the orange lane. These two are fast. Yeah, it's within the cone. Why is it smaller at the way end? Why did you knock down my cone? It's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you.
Yes! I made it!
Holy cow. Give me a high five. That was awesome.
I made it!
I like this group. All 5 of you. I've been getting through the driving lane so fast. Wow, already at the second poly spots. Good throw, good catch. You gotta make sure it's flat. I saw the frisbee like kind of tilted up. I want that. Make sure it's flat, like a plate. Oh, that's all right. That was close. It was a good throw. All right, let's see it. Flat, like a plate. You're trying. That's all that matters, right? All right, let's see it again. That's a good throw. Good catch. Oh, good throw here. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. There we go. Hold up, do not encourage him to throw it all the way down.
Are we supposed to start over there or start over here?
Start over here for green, and then start over there for orange. What do you mean? It's supposed to be driving, like driving through. Yep.
Came up and so that she's uncomfortable being with a bunch of boys on her team.
Okay. If she wants, she can switch to a different group. What group were you in originally?
With all the boys up there.
Gotcha. Well, we're almost done with class today. We got about 2 minutes. She can join the catching and passing if she wants. And I'll catch and pass with her. Unusual. All right. That works. Do not encourage him to go all the way down. All right, let's see it. You're already at the furthest poly spot? Let's see it.
You had to start over if you missed at any time?
Say again?
They were telling me, like, if I didn't know that. If I miss, I have to go all the way back to the beginning.
No, I didn't say that.
I didn't think so, boys. You don't have to start over if you miss. You just go to the next one. So, yes, you don't need to do that. I thought that too, and I was like, wait a minute, no, you don't have to do that. And then they all said I did. I was like, maybe I missed it.
No. However, you hit the cone, therefore, that one doesn't count. Mr. Trudeau. You're breaking my system. No. Let's see a good throw. See a good throw. I like the strategy here. I like it. Small throws.
I did the science, but it doesn't work.
That's all right. Yeah. All right, freeze. Put your frisbee back where you found it. Make sure that the apples are back on the apple tree. Ooh, it's already 11:30. I'll have everyone line up on the red line. Great work today. I saw a lot of courage. Yeah, that's fair. Whoa, 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 we're not leaving yet. I said red line.